As I go through the forums, I find there are a lot of questions that need to be answered, but some very common questions like, how do I get subscribers? How do I grow my channel? How do I do this? How do I do that to make my YouTube experience better? Well, I compiled 10 things that every YouTuber really needs to start to do to really grow their channel out. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers from Geekazine, Think Magazine, Put in a Geek, and of course over at youtube.com/Geekazine, Geekazine.com. You can subscribe just by clicking that subscribe button. I encourage you to do that, and of course that little bell will tell you when the next Geekazine video will be out on YouTube. And of course, like this video, comment on this video, because that helps the ranking so other people can watch this video and be a part of the experience. The best part about YouTube is it's got a ton of analytics that you can break things down, figure out what went right in a video, what went wrong in a video, and a lot of people don't do it. Heck, there's videos that I haven't even looked at the analytics on to see how they've performed, where they've performed, if it's more male-based, if it's more female-based, if it's which country, which state, which area it works well in, what keywords work, what keywords don't work, and then of course finding out other videos that have similar keywords and tags and everything like that. So I could be missing out on lots of money, because as I've always said, YouTube, doing a YouTube channel is a nickel and dime game. Some videos will make you a lot of money, other videos will make you only a couple pennies, but it's that collaboration of all those videos together that make you the money that you get to survive as a YouTube creator. So analyzing your content is very, very important, because then you can find things in videos that you never expected to highlight. Next thing you know, that video that was only getting like 20 views has now got 1,000 views. You might have just started learning about playlists, and playlists are very important when it comes to your content. Not only does your video go out as the video, but it can also be searched as a playlist. So let's say somebody is looking for ways to improve their YouTube channel. They find me and this video as a single video, but then they also find me in this video in a playlist. And the best part about the playlist is most people, they'll set it up on their desktop or their laptop, and they'll hit that play button. They'll also have that autoplay option turned on. So when your video is done, it's going to go to the next video in your playlist, not the next video that YouTube is queued up for them. Cross-posting your video is very important. If you do not have a website out there, then you want to make sure that when you're done with your video, going into the video and saying cross-post to Twitter, cross-post to Facebook, cross-post to Reddit, and all the other services, and even go beyond those services, which you can. There's a lot of social networks out there, there's a lot of forums out there that you want to be looking at that would probably highlight your content a whole lot better. A quick example, a video that I did years ago only had a few views to it, but then somebody picked it up on a forum and posted it because they were talking about the product that I had in the video. Next thing I know, I was looking at my YouTube stats and I had over 6,000 views within a couple hours. And I'm going, what the heck's going on here? I found out why that was, and I had a pretty good day with that one video that I thought was never going to go past 100 views. One thing I've always been an advocate about is telling people what gear that I use. For one, it's a nice little cross promotion, but it does a little bit more than just the whole cross promotion. First thing it does is I put it in all my videos. So if you go down to the description right now, read the description, you're going to see the gear that I use. There's going to be affiliate links to that gear. And of course, that's going to be a little bit of side cash for me. So when YouTube has problems with their advertising, then I can continue on with the advertising in the description. They know that I use it, therefore they feel more comfortable using it themselves. I'm giving you something. I'm giving you a gift right now. It's kind of like if we were face to face, you should always have a pen, gum, or mints on you. Something you can offer them, a gift, so you have that bigger, closer bond. And that's what I'm doing in the description as best as I can. So you can buy the camera that I'm using, you can buy the lights that I'm using, and create your own content. And trust me if you have any questions. Of course, everybody talks about descriptions and tags. If you have a video and it says, I have nice video, watch here, you're not going to get anything. There's no SEO out of it. It's not going to be searched. You're not going to be found. It's not going to play. If you have a good description in there saying, like, I got 10 things that you should be looking at as a YouTube creator, you have a better chance of watching it, especially more content I put in and SEO links that come in there, so you know what's in this video so you can watch it. Tags, of course, very important. Ranking tags just as important. I use a program called TubeBuddy, which the link is down here. Use that code GEEK, and of course that's an affiliate link for me. By doing that, you can figure out your tags, you can figure out the rankings on the tags, and the higher ranked tags, the better chance people will watch your videos. So you look at your videos and you're going down the list, it's like 0 comments, 0 comments, 0 comments, 0 comments, 0 comments, 0 comments. Did you know you can put in a comment or two every now and then? And don't put in that whole, hey, what do you think of this video? Give them a question that will bring an answer. And it doesn't always have to be about the content on the video. Like, for instance, I could put in a comment that says, did I miss anything from these 10 ideas? Tell me what you think should be in the next 10 for creating the next video. And then all of a sudden they feel, okay, I'll be part of his next video. And I'll even say, hey, I'll even mention you if you do that. So then I'll say in the next video that Joe Schmo said that this is a very important comment. Another thing you can do with the comments is look at what you're doing in your video and ask simple questions. Now, I'll be talking a little bit more about that in a few seconds with another of the top 10 here. It's important to set goals for your video. Most people will just put up a video and say, okay, we'll see what happens. And it's like, oh yeah, I got 20 views. Yeah, that's nice. You got 1 like. That's great. But if you set goals, you have a plan, and you can create a plan of attack to get your videos to those goals. First of all, if you have 100 subscribers, don't expect 10,000 views. Simple as that. If you have 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 views is possible. Expect more like on the lines of 2,000 to 5,000 views. That's a good goal right there. I've got 10,000 subscribers, so I look for about the 8,000 to 1,000 views per video. I don't always get them, but as I do, as I look at the video, I can say to myself, do I want to do this? Do I want to change tags? Do I want to change titles? So I can get those views. Because if you do the marathon instead of the sprint, then you find that your videos will be watched more and you will get those numbers that you are looking for. It's simply because of the fact that you're creating the content, you're creating the description, you're putting in the proper tags, you're adjusting it for whatever it needs. And you never know when something's going to change. Maybe a new word will become hip and part of the community, and your video is talking about that word, and you're like, well, I didn't put that word in a tag, I didn't put that word in the description. I need to do that. So look at your videos. I always set aside a few minutes on Monday and look at a few videos and see what I need to change to get them back into rotation to view and go from there. And of course, put them back into the social plan so people will discover them on Twitter, on Facebook, or wherever they need to. I know you're thinking, okay, YouTube's free, the gear I have is the price that I pay. I really cannot spend a lot of money promoting my stuff, but putting a little bit of money behind each of your videos is an important thing. One, it actually does bump you up to a higher tier in the search rankings because it's a sponsored video. Two, you're feeding that beast that ends up feeding you back. So by sponsoring some of your videos, by putting some money behind it, you are saying, hey, I'm willing to play the game to get something back in the end. I did a video about a year ago saying put a quarter behind it. It's just as little as that. 25 cents, $1, $5 will get you a few views. You gain subscribers, and maybe you gain some of those subscribers that are actually super fans that will carry your videos to the next level. Basically, what I mean is you're creating content and content changes. Like, for instance, a few months ago, annotations went away. Everybody created these end screens that had a little box here, a little box here, a little box here with videos that they put the annotations in. And then they created these card end screens, which did bring it back. But, you know, now you have these awkward videos and older videos that you have to put the cards back in. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it didn't. You have that 6-week, 45 to 90-day window, let's just say, so you can put in content to see how it works with your audience. Like, for instance, at the 1.5 minute mark on most of my videos, you will see down in the corner a little graphic that says, hey, like this video, subscribe to this video over on YouTube. I put it in, and I did about a 6-week test to figure out exactly where I should place that. And I found about the 1.5 minute mark worked, and it works really well for people to subscribe. So I kept that. There are other things that I've tried that people have liked and people have not liked, and you can tell through the analytics what happens, what works. And with that 6-week test, you'll have more than enough videos, because you might be doing 1 video a week, but a lot of us are doing 2 or 3 videos a week, and that's more than enough videos to kind of gauge what's going on with the content and if what you put in there works. Most important, ask for feedback. Ask for feedback in the video, ask for feedback on your description, ask for feedback in your comments, ask for feedback on your Twitter, ask for feedback on your Facebook, ask for feedback to the guy next door, ask for feedback to some stranger you met on the street that probably has a cell phone in his hands even though he doesn't have a house. They're more than willing to look at it and give you some feedback. Sometimes they'll just give you feedback through another post, rather through Facebook or Twitter, because they don't want it to be public. And that's understandable, but any little bit of feedback counts, because maybe somebody will say, you know, I don't like that YouTube logo at the 1.5 minute mark. It needs to be in the 1:35 mark. It's like, okay, well, I can try that. We'll do that for a 6-week period, move that over, and boom, okay, we'll see what happens. Asking for feedback is detrimental because, 1, you're talking to people face to face most likely, and 2, you're engaging, you're promoting your content, and you're getting them to your channel. You're promoting your channel, and then you're testing it out to make sure that what you said, what you promoted, is something that they come and see. And the more times that they do that, the chances of them becoming subscribers are better. And next thing you know, you've got the goal views that you're looking for, and you've got the comments that are coming in, you got the likes that are coming in, your channel's growing, and next thing you know, subscriber, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. And keep in mind, you're never a YouTube creator, you're a community creator. And if you put that into your plan as being a community creator over a content creator or a YouTube creator, you should be good to go in gaining more people that will comment, that will like, that will Facebook, that will do what you need to do to get you to the next level. Really quick, I am now on the Amazon store. You can find a couple of the t-shirts that I've created, like this one will be here really soon. I make my own geek porn. You can check that out over at the merch store. Just go over to geekazine.com/merch and you will be directed over to the merch store where you can buy a couple cool t-shirts. Let me know if you do buy those t-shirts in the comments below, or you can tweet me over at Geekazine if you have any ideas for t-shirts that I can create for my merch store. Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine. We will be doing another 10 list, so if you've got any ideas, comment below with those ideas. And of course, if I use that comment, I'll give you the proper shout out. Thanks a lot for watching. You guys geek out, YouTube on, and we'll see you at the next video. Remember, hit that bell for notifications for the next Geekazine video. Take care.